I'm just a joke, just a joke. Shivers my spine so bad. Swimming in the river stays too much. I'm trying to let go of us, but the truth is what's really your was.
Hello there guys, and welcome back to another one with us, the Review Bros, and today we're going to be reviewing Infected pre-workout by Zombie Labs. We've already reviewed their highest in one, Cross-Eyed, but how will this fare as we cover the usuals? Taste, price, label and effects all coming at you. Will it be your next pre-workout purchase? Let's find out together. And if you're new here and you like the video, give it a like, hit the sub button if you haven't already, tick the bell icon. So we drop about 3 reviews a week, but let's get into this one. Okay, taste and mixability. So we've got the pleasure of trying Orange Mango Madness flavour. Got it mixed up over here. Mixability, I've let it settle for a couple of minutes. There are some bits at the bottom, maybe slightly worse than normal, but it is a reasonably stacked formula. I think it was 20 grams. Yep, 20 G, so it's no slouch, but let's see how it tastes. Yeah, it's not bad, you know, and I'm not a massive mango fan. When it concerns pre-workout flavourings, I've had some bad experiences with some pretty bad mango flavours. But this one's a good one. I'll give it one more sip and then I'll let you know what I think. Yeah, it's a nice sweet mango. It's quite potent tasting. Probably could have added a little bit more water. But yeah, it's a good one. It is a good mango as they go. There's not really any sourness to it, it's more of a sweet flavouring system. Not really any nastiness on the back end of it, not any chemical undertones, nothing like that. So I think they've done a pretty respectable job and I'd be happy to give it a 7.5 out of 10. So definitely a good flavour, but let's move on to price. So, how much are you going to be paying to pick up this nice shiny tub of pre-workout? Well, you'll head over to their official website, wearezombie.com.au, where you'll find it on there for £42, which, funny enough, is the exact same price as their other pre-workout, Cross-Eyed, that we reviewed a month or two back. So, we do have that 10% discount code RB10, whack that in. You can pick up this tub for £38.70, 20 serving tub when you go on the full serving amount. Works out as £1.94 per the serving, and when you put that on our consistent price scale that measures how expensive pre-workouts are, it comes in at a 3.5 out of 10. So it's definitely more expensive than your average pre-workout, even with that discount code, where a 5 out of 10 on the scale is considered to be a bang average price for today's pre-workout, by the way. So what we're going to be hoping for is obviously above average effects and an above average looking label. So fingers crossed for that. Oh, and by the way, they do international shipping. So if you're outside of Australia, you can get hold of it. But let's get into that label. Okay, let's whiz through this label together. So we're going on the full zombie serving amount, which is 2 scoops, 20 grams. First up, we've got the skin splitting zombie blend with L-citrulline malate 2:1 at 6 grams, which is a respectable dose because you're going to be getting 4 grams of L-citrulline, which is going to obviously help to increase nitric oxide levels in the bloodstream, increasing blood flow, nutrient delivery, and ultimately helping with the pump. Staple ingredient, like to see it. Then we've got taurine, a jack of all trades amino at 1 gram, pretty typical dose there. It's going to help with energy production, some focus benefits and hydration benefits, which is obviously going to help with pump. Then we move down to vitamin C at 80 milligrams. General health ingredient, nothing really much more to say on that in regards to a pre-workout's effects. Then we've got a mentoflavone, which is 50 milligrams, a kind of low dose. It's actually the active ingredient that's in the trademarked ingredient, a mento pump. So obviously it helps with pumps alongside the L-citrulline to increase blood flow and get those juicy pumps on. It does also have a couple of other side health benefits as well, which we'll take. Then we've got the eye-popping energy blend as caffeine anhydrous, 325 milligrams, which is probably bang on the average amount of caffeine you get in a pre-workout today. It's definitely going to wake you up though. It's like a couple of energy drinks worth, it's a few coffees worth of caffeine, so it should definitely hit you. It's the backbone of most pre-workouts. It's that foundational stimulant that's going to wake you up and get you moving. Then we've got theobromine at 100 milligrams. It's going to help alongside the caffeine to increase your energy levels. It's going to help with some mood elevation and blood flow benefits as well. Then we've got hordenine at 100 milligrams, which is a fat burning type ingredient. So it's going to obviously rev you up, give you some more energy boost. It's also been shown to help with focus and mood elevation down the line, as it helps to keep you on the ball for longer and sort of synergize with other nootropics. So love to see it. Then we've got citrus aurantium, which is synephrine, 60 milligrams. Again, another fat burner. It's going to get you revved up, give you that energy hit, get you burning that fat and get you moving. And then we've got the hyperfocus nootropic blend with L-tyrosine at a gram, a pretty typical dose there. That's the amino acid that's obviously going to help with focus and concentration levels, especially when it's paired with the caffeine. Similar can be said for alpha GPC at 400 milligrams, which is an okay dose. It's our favourite form of a choline donor. You're going to be getting 200 milligrams of actual choline. Similar to the L-tyrosine, again, like I said, helping with focus and concentration and athletic performance boosting benefits. Then we've got green tea as L-theanine, 300 milligrams, so almost as much as the caffeine really. Sort of smooth over any potential negative effects that can come from stimulants, and channel it more into like a productive, calm focus. Some people love it, some people hate it. We'll see how it comes together. Then we've got PEA at 250 milligrams, which again is going to help with focus, concentration, mood elevation. Then we've got coffee berry extract, 100 milligrams. It's going to help to support your energy levels, have some side fat burning benefits and a couple of other health benefits. Nothing like hugely game changing in terms of what you're going to feel in the gym. Then we've got Huperzia serrata, 5 milligrams, so you're going to be yielding 500 milligrams, micrograms, sorry, of that ingredient. It's going to help with memory, focus and concentration and learning. Then we wrap off with the Enhance and Amplify blend, where we've got first up Juniperus communis berry, 200 milligrams. It's actually been shown to help with inflammation because it's an antioxidant, but a lot of people argue that it does also booster up the effects of stimulants in pre-workout. So again, we'll see how that comes together in this one. Then we've got some vitamin B3, B6, B12 and folic acid at all the amounts shown there. Not going to get into that. General health benefits, bodily function, all that good stuff. But that is the label, guys. So let's see how it comes together when we're in the gym, shall we? I'll be back in the effects section. Okay, let's talk real world effects of infected pre-workout. So it says high stimulant pre-workout. Flip it around on the back. Nootropic, high stim, big pumps. I agree with some of that, I disagree with some of it, so let's get into it. So beta-alanine, it's obviously not in here, don't know if you guys noticed that in the label section, so you don't get that itchy tingly sensation it obviously gives you with the pre-workouts that do have it in. Some people like that, some people don't like it. We generally like beta-alanine, but I understand why they've not put it in here because they've got it in their other pre-workout, Cross-Eyed, which like I said, we reviewed a month or two back. That's their highest stim offering and it definitely comes through like that in reality when using this one and that one comparatively. So let's talk about this one today, quite obviously. So like I said, no beta-alanine, so you don't get that immediate sense of urgency, I guess, that a lot of people do get from that beta-alanine effect, ourselves included. So did miss it a little bit in this product, but like I said, makes sense why they've not put it in both of them, so you've got the choice to have one without it and one with it. So because you don't get that beta-alanine effect, it allows you to focus more on the energy levels and the focus coming in, which I'd say comes in extremely smoothly over the course of about 20 to 30 minutes and then lasts a good 2 to 3 hours in terms of you feeling the product. And then it nicely leaves you on the other end and you can return to your day without any interruption. So it's not one of those that's going to ruin your day. So like I mentioned, nootropic high stim big pumps. I agree with the nootropic element. I really do think the standout feature of this pre-workout is the focus, the mood elevation, the productive feeling that it gives you. High stim, person dependent. I mean, I don't know the rules in Australia, maybe they would class this as high stim for a pre-workout over there versus something else that's got less caffeine. Like I said, it's very discretionary.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
I would not consider 325 milligrams of caffeine to necessarily be high stim. I guess if you compare it to coffees and energy drinks, it is comparatively, but as pre-workouts go, it's not high stim. So it just depends on your perspective. So yes, 325 milligrams of caffeine. However, we do have the L-theanine, so it actually doesn't feel anything like 325 milligrams of caffeine. Like I said, it comes in very smoothly and it actually uses that caffeine more towards a calm focus rather than, you know, hyper energy, which you would perhaps get more from without the L-theanine. So they've designed it that way. Obviously they're going more down the nootropic route, but like I said, I don't quite agree with the high stim statement personally. Big pumps, I thought the pumps were reasonable. They were okay. I got pretty good pumps on it. Probably not much more than I would get without taking it. Obviously all you are really getting in truth with the pumps is the 4 grams of L-citrulline and the amento flavone ingredient topping it up. So they were okay, like I say. They weren't mega noticeable more than if I were just trained for, and without the product. So without a doubt, the shining star is the focus and mood elevation, productive feel, and then the energy and the pumps are sort of sitting around mediocre personally. So that can be a strength, quite obviously, depending on what you're looking for in a pre-workout. If you're after something that's crazy high energy, simply go for their other pre-workout, or any other pre-workout for that matter, that has higher energy levels. This one, it definitely comes through as more of a nootropic, which I think is good because it's got some versatility to it, right? And again, also makes sense why I haven't put beta-alanine in it, because it allows you to be able to focus. You know, if you're using it for studying, gaming, whatever, you don't necessarily want to be itching and tingling and feeling all uncomfortable. So it stands to reason why they've done it. So I do think it is a nootropic slash pre-workout slash pick-me-up. So I do think it's a very versatile product. Like I said, use it for gym, use it for studying, use it for gaming, use it for whatever you want to do that's not necessarily an active activity, shall we say. So yeah, there's no negatives with the product. I didn't get any jitters, crash, sick feelings, appetite suppression, didn't keep me up all night, nothing like that at all. I really like it. I actually had a really good gym session on it. The energy was noticeably less than an average pre-workout, and like I said, not on the caffeine dose, but on the fact that the L-theanine's in there, smoothing it right down. So do not go for this product if you want something that's high impact, that's high energy, despite the high stim claim on the side. Go for it if you favour something that's more of a calm, level-headed, productive, focused, feel-good type pre-workout. I really, like I said, I really do like the product. I just think do not confuse it for something that's high stim. So yeah, I think if you are to avoid it, shortlist it or buy it, I would say without a doubt shortlist it if you're in the market for something that's more of a nootropic, that's more focus based and less on the pumps and the energy, because that's really how this comes through in reality. You know, pretty much what the label would suggest is how it comes through in reality. So yeah, I think it tastes good. It is admittedly expensive, but then again, they've, you know, gone really all out on the marketing. Like we said before, their website's very clean looking. You can tell where their money's going. Obviously, their ingredients all seem to be very high quality and pretty well dosed across the board. So I don't think you're getting ripped off, but I also don't think you're getting a bargain. But like I just said, if you are after something that's down that focused nootropic route that you want a bit of versatility with, this will tick that box. But yeah, if you've used it, let us down below. If you want to use it, obviously, let us know what you think of it based on this review. Anything else you want to see us review, drop that down below as well. And as always, stay stimmed.